Hello, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. All right, this reading is for the 19th slash 20th through the 27th slash 28th of April. Okay, for those of you all who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. Let's get into it. Hopefully you all are having a great week slash weekend. Sending you good positive energy. Good positive energy. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. All right, let's do it. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. All right, I've already prayed over your cards. We asked Source for complete and total clarity. What's coming up? Let's see what's going on. See what's going on. I don't think there's any planets that are retrograde right now. I don't think so at the time of filming, but let's see what's coming out. The next planet that goes retrograde, I believe, is Pluto. I believe Pluto goes retrograde May 4th through October 14th. All right. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description. Let's do it. This is Queen Amun Ra. Let's do it. Let's go. I love and accept myself. All right. So talking to you, ever Sagittarius is in your birth chart. By now, you all know you rule 9th house, right? Yep, 9th house. And this is year 9, 2025, year of 9, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. 8:30. Start small. How you begin matters, and your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working towards live in, excuse me, seeds embedded in your daily activities. So today, do every little thing as you would if it were larger. So put some additional detail into your daily work. Cook an extra fabulous dinner, or expend a little additional effort during your workout. Reflect on every choice you make in your daily life can move you towards your long-term goals. 8:30. All righty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. A light is shining on something. So a light has turned on. And I'm looking at that sun color right there. The light is turned on something. So Source needs you to get focused on something. Some kind of inspired action. So you need to close out a cycle. You're going to have to learn how to leave a lot of distractions behind. Learn how to leave a lot of distractions behind. And really love and accept yourself. Really learn how to accept your gifts. That's what this is. And starting small. Some kind of inspired action that you're taking. If somebody inspired you to take some action. Emotionally, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. Somebody inspired you to take an action. Shooby-dooby-doo. All right, so yeah, you're going to have to leave the distractions behind. So here we have the Seven of Wands here. So through prayer and meditation, I see somebody is going to be praying and meditating. But something is going to be a total recall for you all, and something is happening now. So it's a total recall for you. It is something you're going to start remembering that you're doing. That you used to do, and it's going to come back to you. It's going to start coming back to you. It's going to start coming back to you. But it's going to require for you, in order for you to live a softer life, it's going to require for you to, you know, balance things out. And start small. And really loving and accepting yourself. Right? And going into hermit mode. Require you to go into hermit mode. And know that Source has your back. Not other people, but Source has your back. That Source has your back. Source has your back. And put the past behind you. Put the past behind you. Whatever's dragging you down to a lower frequency emotionally, Source is saying it's gonna have, you're gonna have to, anything that's causing you to be low vibrational, you're gonna have to put a, you know, put a manhole cover over it. Anything that's causing you to be shady towards people is gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go. Anything that's the small-mindedness, the, you know, I don't believe in this, and in other words, this year 9, especially as a Sagittarius, you're gonna have to really resolve something within yourself, in terms of your auric layer. Resolve something in yourself emotionally, if you want your wishes to be fulfilled, because there's a lot of people who require their cups to be filled. You know, like they really need to be poured into, right? They need clarity, right? They need a, you know, that your level of understanding. They need your level of compassion, your level of emotional maturity, and what they don't need is the shade. I think, like with your previous readings, Sagittarius, and I was saying, you know, there are going to be some people that's coming to you, and they really, really need you to just listen, you know, at a higher frequency, because you're in hermit mode. Well, or Source is putting you in hermit mode, and they don't need the judgment. They don't need the judgment or high horse kind of, you should know this. You know, they don't need, somebody don't need that. They don't need the shade. They've already gotten the shade out there. They already gotten that. They already got the scathing talks. They've already been in the, somebody you know, bullying. They've already heard that from 2 energies. They already heard that. You the fool, you should already know that. I got your back. Didn't have their back. They've been in a wilderness already from 2 energies. Who put them in a wilderness situation. They don't need that. The last thing they need. They got the hate and the non-acceptance of self. They need the love and acceptance of self that you're projecting onto them. So it's going to require you put a manhole cover over the past. Make sure. Because it's the wish that you wanted fulfilled, you know, for them, because they've already been around shady people. So because Source had your back, they need you to have their back and teach them how to be a prayer warrior, whoever this energy is. So you want to start small with somebody and build for them. But you're going to first have to display emotional maturity and toss something into a burning bowl as far as these energies are concerned. And like anger, confusion, frustration, all of those. All right? Source is growing your money. Yes, Source is growing your money. But also Source is, some of you all have already moved. The Source could be relocating you as well. Sources could be relocating you as well. Source is growing your money. How your money is growing. Yeah. And something is happening fast. So you could be moving fast. Quick progression of something. Like things could be happening like real fast. Like a quick progression of something, like you could have already been in a process of moving, but then something else could be happening fast too. Like it could be a quick progression of something could be happening fast. Like things could be happening simultaneously. So, because somebody is determined to create, somebody is determined to create some kind of a divide, right? Somebody's determined to start something. Somebody is determined to start something, right? To start some kind of a fire or start something, right? While you're trying to grow something, somebody's trying to destroy something, right? And this is you right here, and there's already some kind of divide. Somebody's trying to destroy something behind your back already, right? And this is expansion, right? So you may have already, like, something that you have is global. I don't know who I'm talking to here, Sagittarius, but something that you have is global, right? And somebody is already trying to destroy something, because this is fire energy. Somebody's already trying to destroy something behind your back, right? So what you got going on is global. See this globe right here? Something may have started off small. Somebody's trying to destroy something behind your back. So something is already, like, moving fast, right? And you're trying to grow something. So your sign, Sagittarius, is you're ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of good luck, opportunity, growth. You have a lot of opportunities coming in. Like this, like, it won't even fit on this card here. Like, see this window right here? Window of opportunity for you is coming in fast. It's like it's something for you is global. And you were determined to do the shadow work. See this? Well, this black cat shadow, what we name it cat shadow. You were determined to do the shadow work, right? And something has been exhausting, and some people have been putting in that work just to burn down everything that you grow, that you that you built. So these two energies have been really doing the most. So here's these two cards right here. These two cards right here are ruled by Mercury, right? Mercury is the planet of it's the messenger planet, but it's also the knowledge and learning planet, right? So while you're in hermit mode, these energies are in talks, just doing the most. I mean, they'll be putting a lot of energy into. They feel like they hit the jackpot. They literally feel like they hit the jackpot. Look like your stuff, like they feel like they hit the jackpot, right? So, they, wherever you go, they going. They feel like, okay, you hit the jackpot, they hit the jackpot. Where you go, they going, right? Right? This couple, right? So see you sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. But wherever you go, they telling lies about you behind your back, trying to burn down everything you're doing, right? Everything you're doing, they telling a lot of lies about you behind your back. But you also have, so here we go. Because they know you're not going back. You're not going back to something. So looking at your cards here, they're also using someone that you love as a pawn to play mind games with you. Somebody that you love to play mind games with you. And this is what you have in common with someone. And they have been exhausting everything that they have to end you. This is a 9 of Wands here. Telling all kinds of lies about you behind your back, right? Yeah. And this is an organization. You see this tambourine here? I'll tell you all, like I've been telling everybody in the collective community, to read the comments under my videos. Not just mine, but when you're watching my videos and other readers, you'll see a lot of the same comments. You'll know exactly who it is. You'll know exactly which organizations it is. Because everybody's putting the same comments. Nobody's gatekeeping with information. The information is out there publicly of who's behind it. You'll see even people you don't know have the same issues in common. So it's not like it's a secret. So, yeah. Yeah. So it looks like, Sagittarius, you may be moving, right? So here's the thing. So people know you're not going back, right? There's some energies that's behind something, right? But Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Well, anyway, congratulations to you. I'll leave it alone. Mm-hmm. I must just say this. Read my comments under there. Not only mine, but read the other readers' comments. I'll just put it that way. Just read the other readers' comments. Read the other readers' comments. I mean, the other readers' comments. Because people put a lot of energy into this. They put a lot of energy into this. It looks like you're a light high priestess. It looks like you're a light high priestess. And people hold you in high regard, actually. People hold you in really high regard. So here we go. So, yeah, so this was definitely a community effort. But looking at your reading here, source is this is Eight of Cups and Two of Cups. Yeah, it looks like here's the Two of Cups here. The whenever I see Two of Cups, it does say soulmate, but soulmate is um a kindred spirit. But just keep also in mind, soulmate is find out what your moon sign is, and like how you pour into yourself, right? So like when you're what your spirit needs, like when you feel like your water gets low, like when you feel like exhausted, right? So usually like when people get tired or like they feel like, okay, they go drink a soda or okay, ran out of space. All right, ran out of space. All right, so this is edited. So what I was saying is like with all of this fire here, it could be like it just evaporated. I mean, dehydrated. That's what I'm looking for. Like so, when people feel dehydrated, they may go eat a lot of sugar or like I said soda, which is a lot of sugar, or like eat cakes or pies or what else? Caffeinated teas or coffee, or y'all know what I'm saying. But instead of pouring into yourself, that's going to hydrate you, right? Water or like electrolytes or something that's going to keep you hydrated, right? So yeah, something that's going to keep you. But I definitely see through prayer and meditation. Someone is feeling liberated, just through prayer and meditation. Somebody feels free. Something just went, something happened really fast. You're not just you're not for the mind games. Like I said, you're not for the mind games at all. Something just happened really fast. So anyway, you're a hardworking person. Here's a Knight of Pentacles here. So. And you align yourself with other hardworking people, That's who you align yourself with. You align yourself with people who are enlightened, who like to keep people enlightened about things. You're not with all of the drama. This is where so when I'm talking about readings, I mentioned this in somebody else's reading. There's a young lady and I didn't. Sometimes I might like repost it on my Instagram, but I didn't repost this video. There's a young lady who posted a video on Instagram, and you could just hear the frustration in her voice, but she was basically frustrated with people who don't share, step-by-step instructions and how they create, like creators on social media. She's like, why is everybody hiding how they create on social media, right? And as a creator on social media, I get what she was saying. But I also see that there are people who do share step by step, right? But I do see that but I understand where she was coming from. There are people who don't share. There are people who don't share step by step, like the steps that they take to create. And she did get a lot of feedback from people who were, who in the comments section. So all I would say to you all is read some of the comments. If you're looking at this video and other readers, take a minute to read some of the comments, because you'll start to see that a lot of people have things in common. A lot of people have the same things in common. People are experiencing some of the same things. Like these cards right here, these two right here are ruled by the same planet, Mercury. It is really a matter of perspective. Like this rules right here, this Mercury rules this sign differently than it rules this sign. This rules 6th house. 6th house is all about health, work habits, daily routines, fitness, pets, service to others, diet, spiritual practices. Mercury rules Virgo, but it also rules Gemini. Gemini rules 3rd house, right? 3rd house is all about early education, intelligence, sibling interactions, logic, reasons, communication skills, short trips, hobbies, right? But Mercury is a communication and messenger planet, and it's also the knowledge and learning planet, right? But also when you hear when Mercury goes retrograde, you hear, oh my God, Mercury is retrograde, you can't do this, you can't do that. What about what you can do? Planets don't move backwards and they don't move at a slower pace, right? This means we slow down. Find out what your sign is in your 3rd house. Find out what your sign is in your 6th house, right? Birth chart. So, but emotionally, a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled, but sources saying now it's time for you to put a manhole cover over the past, toss some things into a burning bowl that was confusing for you before. It's just that people communicate differently. You've gone through a dark night of the soul. It's time for you to get off the fence. You've been enlightened about, how differently people communicate with people. You can close out a cycle and leave all the confusion behind. You're very clear. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. Very clear about your work ethic, what people are willing to do for money, and how people will create an argument for something you moved on from a long time ago. They would create something, so what people will do for money, anything. So that's what I have for you all. What lies they will create. Here we have King of Swords here. So you're very clear. You're very clear of who's doing what. All right, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. That is what I have for you all. I see a lot of you all traveling. I see you all are determined to travel more, looking at your cards here, because I'm looking at this 8 of Swords here. So I see a lot of you all are determined to travel more. But yeah, there was some energies that were lying about where you all were traveling to and what you all were doing for travel. Just because I see a lot of you all traveling. They were some energy was determined to stop you all from traveling. Like, what in the world? Determined to separate you and somebody to find out why you all were traveling so much and what in the world? Just creating a bunch of chaos and confusion. I don't know who these family members were, or so-called family members, but whatever they were doing. Like I said, energetic pull. A true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. So yeah. Get back to doing what you all love, Sagittarius. Like I said, you all are ruled by Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, opportunity, what's on the horizon for you all. Like I said, a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. You can put the past behind you, toss some things into a burning bowl. I definitely feel like for you all, um, you are learning how to protect your fire, like what motivates you, what inspires you. I feel like somebody is now clear. Right here we have everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So, yeah. Like I said, congratulations to somebody. Somebody has moved. Somebody's a hardworking person. Someone is very down to earth and relatable. I'm talking to men and women, Sagittarius, that is. Yeah. Someone is definitely building, whatever it is you're doing, you're building. Somebody is definitely a light high priestess. Somebody gets inspired in hermit mode. But yeah, another proper use of your fire in hermit mode is to sit out in the sun. That's a good thing too. You can recharge under the sunlight too, Sagittarius. That's a good thing too. That's another thing you can do. And then the key. So all you do is with ease and enthusiasm is the path of your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate little joys. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right, all right, and all right. All right, all right, and all right. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. And of course, you will be source, right? The creator source. All right. Let's see if there's anything else, and we're going to close it out. Anything else, and we're going to close it out. I'm looking at this cute little owl face. Love affair. Beware love affairs that work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. So, closed doors. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over. Independence. Don't depend on others. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees job security and new beginnings. So you will start a new job and life clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. So yeah. So yeah, you are yeah, like I said before, looking at your cards here, yeah, somebody is putting the past behind you. They're definitely putting the past behind you. Somebody was definitely being used as a it looks like you had a colleague. I don't know who I'm talking to when I say this. You had somebody you worked with. I don't know if you volunteered with this energy or you worked with them. Who am I talking to? Somebody I'm talking to. Because I'm looking at this card right here, Sagittarius. This card right here. See how these eyes are kind of like squinted up? Somebody was real shady. Somehow, yep, somebody was doing the most, boy. It was somebody you either volunteered with or you used to work with them or something. Somehow, this energy was, Let me see. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working towards living, the seeds embedded in your daily activities today. Do something little as you would put some added details in the daily work, cooking extra fabulous dinner, simply reflecting on every choice, and moving towards your long-term goals. Yeah. Uh-huh. Somebody that you that's what this right here is for somebody. It's like mm-hmm. Something is going on. But anyway, but you probably have been getting a lot of downloads about something. Yeah. Yeah, you probably have been getting a lot of downloads about something, but I'm getting a lot of downloads as I'm reading your cards, though. I'm getting a lot of downloads as I'm reading your cards. But what's happening here, just so we're clear, Sagittarius, Source is really trying to protect your energy in some way. I don't know who I'm talking to, but Source is really trying to protect your energy. Source is trying to protect your energy in some way. I don't know how, and I don't know who I'm talking to, but Source is trying to protect you from something. Like really trying to protect you. You and somebody in some way, shape, or like trying to keep people out of your business in some way. I don't know how, but so it's just trying to protect you and somebody. So keep that in mind when you're watching, reading that somehow. I don't know who this. I don't know that why that came out, but somehow, because somebody worked with some people that was. I don't know what the word jealousy is coming to me. You work with some people who just did not, because I feel like your energy is very high vibrational. I feel like your energy and some, I don't know if this is your wife or husband or somebody, a loved one. It can even be your kids. But it's you and somebody are very high vibrational. Like I feel like y'all inspire, you and somebody, Sagittarius, inspire somebody, and y'all are just, your hearts are in the right place towards people, and it's almost like y'all have the Midas touch. People almost think because y'all are ruled by Jupiter, and it's almost like y'all, it's like everything y'all touch prospers. Whoever this is, everything you and somebody touch, it just prospers, and but people don't see the hard work that you and somebody put into it when y'all go into hermit mode. If that makes sense. It's just like you all would work into exhaustion in hermit mode. And that's all people can see is all people can see is this. All people can see is the growth on the other side of the dirt. They can't see how far down the seed was planted, if that makes sense to somebody. They can't see how far down the seed was planted. So no matter how much you exhaust yourself, yeah, so they don't see how much like blood, sweat, and tears you put into something. That's all they can see is the money. They don't follow the money. That's it. So they don't care, right? So yeah. So Source, this is something, Source is protecting you and somebody. That's what this is. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't know who that's for, but Source is protecting you. So if I if I went all the way around the mulberry bush to get it, that's what it is. So just try to protect you and somebody. That's what I have for you. All right, bye.